Hello world! Wave Time here, bringing to you another episode of Feed the Beast Insanity. Now, I'm going to basically be testing audio, seeing how well things are going. It's because I moved back to my townhouse because school has finally started for me, so I'm not sure if this will actually anger my roommates by being here, or if they'll just pretty much have to suck it up and, well, we'll see how it goes. So, I might have some times where I'll have to be right back, but we'll have to deal with those when they appear. Now, I'm thinking I have a lot of EMC in my client star, and it's pretty much just sitting there doing nothing. So what I'm thinking is that what we should do is grab a bunch of some not matter. We don't want matter. We want to generate try to generate thoughts before you speak away. What I'll want to try to do is try to make a bunch of clients, some collectors, flowers, so that we'll be able to make a bunch of collector flowers. The reason we'll want to do this is because, well, all of this EMC is currently just sitting here doing nothing. So by utilizing this, we'll be able to actually do something worthwhile with all of our matter. Now we're going to have to get the obsidian for one, but that should be not too much of an issue. We'll just have to work our way down once again through all of the obsidian and etc. Now that we got this, and we're going to need one more red matter, I think, we'll be able to work on the rest of the stuff. Okay, Cleanse Star Omega, let's work and get the other necessary materials. Now we have two maybes, that is for sure. And these we can put away for now, and they'll be right before me. Ha ha ha. Oh, gosh, I need a life. Now we're going to need a furnace, and I wonder. We'll need a bit of glass, which should be in one of our chests. That'll be enough, I think. And I think at least one furnace is what we'll need, so we'll get our Philosopher's Stone. And then make a standard collector to start with. So collector requires a furnace, requires glass, requires diamond, and requires glowstone. Now we'll just take that. We're not even going to bother teaching it to our thing. And we're going to need more glowstone, aren't we? So one of these, and unfortunately we cannot get the rest of it, so we'll have to get our glowstone. So target glowstone, get one more piece of glowstone right here. Glowstone, please. Thank you very much. Now we can make the final collector and etc. Now I might be a bit jittery with my mouse because my mouse is set at a different sensitivity than the one I had when I was recording other episodes, so you can just imagine how well this is going for me. So this is a lot easier to make. So those, and then we'll just get our diamond block and our glass. So 1 down, 2 down, and 3 down. Now that we have all of these, we can teach them to our little thing over here. It's nice and comforting. And let's get these back again, and what we're going to make actually is something called an 18 by 5 solar flower. Now the advantage of making solar flowers instead of making milk farms is twofold. One, and probably the most important, is that it doesn't produce as much lag. There's actually 3 reasons. Number 2 is that when I think I have enough, I can just deconstruct them all, and then I'll be nice and happy and have a bunch of EMC left over. And number 3, they can work on in the nether, so if I ever need to get them, I'll know what to do. So I got too many collectors. Let's just get as much of them. We only need 18, do we? 17, good. Let's throw the rest in here. Take this out. Throw this as the target instead. And get 4 extra. Good. So this should basically be a supercharged way of getting as much EMC into a Klein star as possible. Now we're going to have it as a nice little way to access. So what we'll do is have this Klein star charger go here. So there. Then we'll have it a collector in the middle instead of a condenser. So that will be able to surround all, well, the relays will be able to get 6 sides instead of 5, which means that they'll generate a lot more EMC. So now let's go around the entire structure and it'll be generating EMC while we do this. So let's try to be quick enough. Do we have enough? Yes, we do. Stop being horrible sensitive. I am not sure what is happening. Okay, so we got a nice little access port so we can dump one of our spare Klein stars in and it'll charge up really quickly. I'm not sure, it's around 1,000 EMC a second, though I could be wrong. And this is still going, and that's going to take a while. Now this, on the other hand, is also still going, but, well, it should be done eventually. But let's see how our bees are doing. This thing I'm very interested in. We got a cultivated princess again, so let's check what we have. Halla freaking Luya, we got a purebred cultivated princess. What type of speed do you have? Shorter and slower. That's not my favorite. But we are bound to get we got another cultivated princess. We'll see what this gives us, but we got more combs. That's still going. This still has stuff that it needs to do. This will breed and throw this into here instead. And finally, well, that's still going. So we're going to have to wait for this cultivated to, well, die. And then we'll be able to further see what we can do with that. We got even more honey drops, so we're still steadily making the required stuff needed. Required stuff needed. Clever deduction. So this is cultivated in forest. Not exactly what I need. Now, let's see how my Klein star is going. We're already at 125,000, and it's climbing pretty dang quickly. So that is not something I want, but we'll get some more of those. Let's sort it. Try to make this tropical into a more common edifice. And try to breed you. Get that. And we'll have to slowly work our way through this again and breed as much as we can. It will be fun. I am kind of creepy right now, but I love it. Okay. Wow. How much inventory space do you have? Ooh. Another cultivated princess. So we'll throw these together just for fun. And finally, we got this last one, which will breed these together, and hopefully we get a cultivated drone. I can't believe we're actually wanting a cultivated drone. So this is a hybrid. This is a hybrid also, but it has a fast gene rather. Not the fastest, but it's fast. So since we have a purebred, let's work on this. Cultivated drone. Ooh, this is purebred also. So they're all pretty dang slow. Maybe once we get these working, once we get an infinite loop working, we'll be able to get everything else. So let's discard the bees. Bye-bye, bees. And we can work on an infinite loop for this. So we'll have it set up to the one similar over there. Let's see, how much stuff do we have other than the dang pig? Pig. Pig. Get away, bacon bits. Thank you. Eh, not worth it. But anyways, we'll just throw this away somewhere. Maybe right here should be good. And maybe we'll have some room for this. Not enough, but it will be good. Okay, so how's our client start charging? Still slow as mud. Okay, we're going to need our wooden pipes. We're going to need some regular golden pipes. We're going to need a redstone torch as well, because that is like groovy. And then we'll need some sort of buffer chest to be able to send the cultivated bees that we'll want. We'll also need an apiarist pipe. Apiarist pipe is made by propolis and diamond pipes, so we're just going to need to get the diamond pipes from one of our chests as soon as we deposit. Wow, we don't have any room. That's kind of sad. So throw the rest of this and diamond pipes. Diamond pipes, diamond pipes. Do I have any diamond pipes? I should. As if I'd use all the diamond pipes. Come on. Okay, so we're going to have to make some diamond pipes, unfortunately. So we might have to steal one of these. I'm sorry it's so needed, but I think I can manage. And we're going to need some glass. I think I have some glass in my inventory. Yes, I do. So let's throw this and this. And we'll get the propolis and make some nice little apiarist pipe, which we'll put on here. Now let's get those bees breeding to start with. So let's get our slowest. It's very slow, but it's, I guess, well. I'm not really looking for honeycombs, because eventually I'm going to have too many anyways, but it's nice to have. Ooh, lots of propolis. We're almost at our propolis benchmark, so that will be good. We're just going to need another stack of it. Now, this is still going. That's good. That's still going. That's good. We can probably speed it up eventually, but what's another thing that we're going to need? We're going to need a redstone engine. Redstone, redstone, redstone. Redstone engine for this, and we'll need a gold pipe, which we still don't have. Gold, gold, gold. Guess what we're gonna have to do? We're going to have to create some gold. If only it was this easy when they required lead. Good times, good times. So once we get this, we'll just make another gold pipe, and maybe we can throw this into a place we remember, but that's not likely to ever happen. So gold pipe. Now we're just going to have to send this to another location. So let's just make it some rudimentary thing like that. And we're going to take some sort of high-level chest. I think if we actually have anything, we'll just get a normal alchemical chest. That will be our best bet. Alchemical chest, we can throw that in there, and now we're going to need to get a redstone torch, so let's put that back. Get a redstone torch, maybe we can get some blocks as well. There we go, redstone torch, get some blocks, which we should have had before, and then we're good. Oh well, that'll work. So while this is going, fudgesicles. La 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 la. So, what was I saying? Yes, something naive and stupid. So, let's put this in a place that is not obstructed by the blasted sky. I guess we can put it here and have a nice little thing like this. Okay, put this here, put the apiarist pipe will need to be next to the apiary, go figure. Apiary, these are good and they won't bite, which is even better. And we'll have to have this here, apiarist pipe going on top of here. We'll have 2 gold pipes, 1, 2, and not another. But we'll need to open this up to any type of bee, and however the blue one needs to be open for anything. Yes, that's right, anything. Okay, Where did my wooden engine go? There it is. Okay, let's build this up again. We can put this here, and we can put the wooden engine right here, and it should be good. So now it'll slowly siphon items as soon as they appear, meaning any excess bees will go into the correct pipe. What the hell is that? Wireless sniffer. And let's see, we are in recipe mode, so that's good. That I don't think I'll make, honestly, so I won't even bother with that. Okay, now let's see. Are these almost done? No, they are not. This thing has enough energy. I'm not sure how this is going, though we should probably have a lot of energy in that system by now. I wish there was some sort of gauge to check how much of it we have, though I don't think that's a possibility right now. But oh well. That's almost done as well, and I might as well say this. I was researching the bottler, and what you need to do for the bottler is use like some sort of engine to power it so that it will have, you know, energy and lots of it. It does require energy, but it also does require those refractory cells that I still do not have. So we're going to have to still look for them. And ooh, cultivated princess, that's good. What do we have in store for us now? Cultivated forest, but it is a fast worker, so maybe we can breed these fast workers. One of them here, but we'll need another cultivated. Do we have any fast workers? No, we don't. That's annoying. That's like a bee bite. Okay. Why didn't you get deposited in the chest? I have no idea. Okay, this is purebred slowest, pretty much. And this is slow and fast. So what we can do is throw this one, and we're likely to get a fast purebred bee. Not purebred for like cultivated, but it'll be purebred in the sense that, hey, you should know what I mean. Shut up. Okay. Speaking of which, we'll try to get this, and our bee chest is absolutely full, so maybe we can find some sort of fire pit that we can throw everything in. Ooh, this can go here instead, and that'll free up a bit. But what we probably should do instead is make all of the other items required for the Fires of Hell one, which basically requires all of the items of power. We need an alchemical tome, rad matter furnace, gravity, greaves, abyss helmet, and all that stuff. So that's going to take a lot of matter, and we should probably start creating it now. That is going a heck of a lot slow. Ugh. But it's still going fast. Hey, we still have this stuff, so we can't forget it. Well, we can, but it'd kind of be counterproductive. Shut up, Way. Okay, now we got 38 mil on this one, and we pretty much need 12 mil for this Kleinstar to be full, but I'm still using it, so fat chance. And we might as well... Oops, this one is done. I should have made an automated system for that, but hey, I'm lazy. What can a lazy person do other than start working, which is not exactly on my agenda, so I'm not even going to bother working about that. Okay, so speaking about working, unfortunately, we should make at least the base parts for the armor. So the armor will require basically it's dark matter components combined with the equivalent amount of red matter. So we're going to need 24 dark matter and 24 red matter. Unfortunately, I threw all of my dark matter into here, so it'll be a bit of a chore to get everything. But I managed anyways. So we're going to need the red matter also. 2, 3, 4. Okay, now we got that, and this is going to start spinning. We can make all of the parts for the boots, the pants, the hat, and the armor. Good. And now we'll make the extra piece of armor. So red matter armor. Now we'll make the red matter pants. And now the red matter helmet. Combine with that the red matter boots, which it's either at the top or the bottom, I'm guessing. No, top. Okay, now we have the red matter parts for all of those hellicious items that we need. But there's still some more items that we will require, but we'll worry about those when we get to them. We're still gonna need a lot of those drones. And I mean a lot of them, so we still have a lot of waiting to do. Eventually, when we get enough drones, hey, can they breed in the nether? I'm not sure. Let's check with a compass. No? Bees? There should be some sort of compass that... Locator. Yes, habitat locator, which requires bronze and redstone instead. And of course, I do not have any bronze on my inventory whatsoever, therefore we're going to have to craft it manually. Yeah, we'll have to craft it. Let's get it. We might as well find out what they require. Okay, speaking about what they require, let's put that there to acquire. And then we're going to, once again, need our redstone fix, and that'll be good enough. One of this, and one of this, and we'll have a habitat locator. Now let's quickly extricate our bee, ever so quickly, so it's not missed from production too much, but it will be missed. We will miss you. And then we'll have to use our habitat locator to locate where this wants to be. It cannot breed in the nether. So we're going to have to keep breeding it in here, which is not too much of a bother, but it is going to become tiresome. That much I can guarantee. Okay, so while that's going, and while we have breeding experiments, we still have those. Okay, that's still going. And that's done, and unfortunately we didn't really get anything too shocking from this one. And this one, I doubted we get anything anyways. Okay, so we're still waiting for this one to breed something fierce. I cannot wait. And then we'll have to... Wait, we didn't have one there, so we can just throw this in the centrifuge as well. But how is our honey going? Our honey is almost complete. Our oil fuel thing is almost complete. In fact, this might be just enough to fill that reserve. Then we can... we still have this. We got even more matter, which we can feed to the beast. And that's not even partway filled. Oh boy. Okay, so might as well throw these in here, these in here. We don't need these. And we'll just sort as best as we can. Might as well go like that. We don't really have much that we can do currently. We should prepare anyways. So we're going to need to make all of the 2 Omni tools, which will require a hell of a lot of red matter and dark matter and diamonds. So let's get the diamonds. Here we go. Diamonds, here I come. Diamonds, here we go. And let's get a bunch of dark matter because it doesn't cost much at all. And let's make we're going to need to make every single tool that there is. We're going to need the axe. We're going to need the shears. Through sheer willpower, I managed to not stab someone when making the shears. And now we're going to need to make the sword as well. And then we need to make the hoe. And our bees are done there. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items. Let's check what the morning star requires. Morningstar requires pickaxe, hammer, and shovel, so we're missing the hammer and shovel. Obviously it doesn't require that, so hammer and shovel. Now we're going to need to, well, we have all that required, and now we're going to just throw a bunch of that in to get as much red matter as we possibly can get. Which isn't a heck of a lot, I'd imagine. It is enough. So let's see, we're going to upgrade the axe first. So 1. Shears will require this, so 2. Hammer, probably something akin to this, 3. We'll upgrade this as well, which is 4. And 5. 6. As if it'd be that easy. And our 7th one, which is our shovel, which will require only 1 red matter extra. Now, Omni-tool time. It's this, and we'll have to surround the remainder with red matter to make the red matter Morningstar. And for the other one, it will require the remaining 4 tools. And probably in any order, but we'll have to test this, and we make the red Qatar. So we'll put the red Qatar away because we won't need it, and we'll have to sleep, but we'll use the Morningstar until we need it. And as you guessed it, the rest of this stuff can go in our trans table so that we're not wasting matter. And we don't have much matter on this anyways, so that's not too much. Okay, we only have, wow, that's not much at all. Probably what we can do is upgrade and make a bunch more collector flowers. That'll probably be the best bet, and have them targeting, instead of that, we'll have them target, like, I don't know, glowstone or something. Not glowstone, but you know what I mean. Okay, we got a purebred cultivated drone. We'll have to see how the breeding takes place. Oh, we'll see, alright. Sick-minded bastard. Got another cultivated drone. We got actually 3 cultivated drones, so let's check the genomes of them. So this one, cultivated, short as short, fast. This is the best cultivated drone I've seen. This is also purebred awesome. So what we'll do is, when this is done, we'll basically have this one here, so that whatever princess comes out, it'll breed with that and possibly make it a bit faster. This one's slow. So this is a purebred fast, and the other one is purebred fast, so by... Okay, so we're going to still need to do quite a bit more for all of it. The gated logic is going to take its time, but there are some other things that we can do while we are waiting for that, and unfortunately I don't have my list here, so let's check what we need to do. Quick sort module, let's see what that requires. So quick sort module requires diamond gears, and it requires these blank modules. Do these stack? They'd probably have to. So we need to make a bunch of quick sort modules, which means a bunch of diamond gears. So we need to get 4 stacks of diamonds for 1. That'll be quite a bit. Then we need 4 stacks of gold. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 stacks of gold. And let's see, we'll have to have that flying around, but we'll throw this in the project table for now. This isn't really the best way to do things, is it? No, it isn't. Dark matter, go in there. And sort. Let's get our gears, because we're going to need those. So gear will require a lot more wooden sticks, so we'll need all of the wooden sticks that we possibly can get. Then we'll need a bunch of other junk, which we'll have to make. Oops, there we go. So 1, 2, 3. That's annoying. So we'll have to have that flying around. That's good. More stuff flying around. Let's make the bloody gears. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Wooden gears. Okay, let's throw down the spare stuff so that we don't get lost. And now, let's get the cobblestone. Which, thankfully, we have a torch to light our way to the cobblestone. So we got 4 of those. That's all we need. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we need to get them and turn them to iron gears. You see where this is going. Oh, wait. I see a better way. Iron. Iron. Redstone. Fudge. It was worth a shot. Oh well, guess we're gonna have to get another stack of iron, which isn't too much of a heartache, but, well. Okay, got that. Now we're just going to have to rescue our diamond, so this is gonna have to fly around us like the others, so turn these to iron, add in a bit of gold, then throw in some diamond love. And we got our diamond gears as easy as that. Decent, decent, decent. Okay. So this still needs to breed. It's still producing honeycomb, which is a good thing. We can throw... I think this might just be enough. And speaking about just enough, we're almost full on... If not, we are full on the fuel. So let's throw our honey drops in here, throw our honeycombs in here, have the honeycombs working. Do we have any other thing working? Nope, not really. Okay. That's still going, but obviously... Oh, it's almost dead. It's a good thing that it's almost dead. Don't be sad. Don't be sad. Mooing at me isn't making things better for you. So now we do have a lot of things that we're going to have to make as well. The gated logic is probably one of the more annoying ones just to create. This chassis pipe is going to be a hell of a hard thing. The Apier's pipe, not too bad. The gates... We got the quicksort module we know how to make. We just need to make the request logistics pipe, which needs 2 stacks of diamond gears, plus the stuff for the regular. Okay, we need 1 stack of logistics pipes. What's the logistics liquid supplier one? Requires, oh, and we need buckets. We need buckets, really? Oh, come on. That's just BS. So we need 2 stacks, and the chassis pipe needs another stack. Not chassis. Chassis. And it's the Mach 5, which, as you see, is BS incarnate. So we need to make 6 stacks of gold gears. 6 stacks of wooden gears is hard enough. But 6 stacks of gold gears is just plain old, making me wish I had EMC values here. Okay, so let's see, are we even able to get that many into our inventory? So 6 stacks, 24, so that's a resounding nope. But once we get one of the items, it'll be easy to just use. So we need 24. Let's use some of our friends over here to help. Redstone we'll need, but the fern eye we don't. So let's... Ooh, this we even need less of. So let's get these and turn them into 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we need to wait for it to get to this point, and then we can stop. There we go. So we got all the wooden sticks that we need. We just need to slowly make them into as many gears as possible. Which is a long process, so be right back. And I just remembered that we're going to need another 2 stacks of gold gears for the request pipes, because they kind of suck that way, so I'll just make a few more stuff. Okay, so just so you know, I'm just going to be using the project table to make as many of these gears as quickly as possible. Hopefully, it's not gonna take too dang long, but who am I kidding? It's gonna take forever, man. It'll take forever, man. You just have to use your imagination. And perhaps a little, brain killer. I'll just do this with the gold gears as well. Iron and gold gears, so I'll see you in a second. So many pipes, so little time. Okay, so now that we got too many gold gears to be allowed, we'll have to get the other supplies, which is a heck of a lot of glass. And we're going to need also a bunch of diamond pipes, which number like 24, I don't know, something along those lines. So we're going to have to get a bunch of diamonds once again. Hallelujah, praise the Lord, all of that bloody jazz. We're also going to need to get a bunch of, I believe it's called a human sacrifice. Nah, I'm pulling your leg, unfortunately. It's actually, we're going to need to get a bunch of redstone torches because they're somewhat required, and we're going to need to get some glass. So redstone torches I already see. I'm not sure that should be enough. We'll just have to find out when we throw it into the recipe, because we're going to need 3 stacks anyways, and we're going to need to pull a lot of glass, which happens to be in this chest, because, I know it. So now we throw the glass in, and finally we're going to just need to make a few diamond pipes. We might as well make a stack of them, because we're going to need to make a stack anyways. Actually, a stack plus 24 should be enough for now. So 24, let's see. So let's see. Just get this. We got 64. And, we're already out. Because we need glass, and we're going to need a bit more. So, covering this again, covering this, and this. We'll be able to make one more stack. And that's all that we're going to get, Sunny Jim. Now, finally, we're going to have to use the rest of these gears, probably, to... Okay, we got 64, that's good. We're going to have to take a bunch of request logistics pipes. So, one more. There we go. So, we got our request logistics pipes. Oops. That's not supposed to do that. So, request logistics pipes we'll have here. The other ones we'll put in here along with the diamond pipes. So here and here and here, because we're going to need to use them again. Why did I make so many gold gears again? Oh, son of a gun. And I can't get that EMC back, which is reason 2 why I wanted that. Okay. So this is almost done. Maybe we'll just remove this, take all of these, and see what's the best to breed them, because we might as well. This one we know is our purebred fast worker. This was slowest and fast, which is kind of bad. This is fast and slowest, which we don't want. And this is fast and slowest, but at least we got it bred. So what's this? And we'll get this and check that it's also fast and slowest. So I'll put our slowest and our fast worker, and hopefully we get them bred correctly. We also have a bunch of other bees which are purebred, which we can go to the nether for and create a bunch of awesome stuff. We're almost done. This, in fact, is complete, so we don't need that. And this is done completely. We're just going to need a bit more of our yummy honey. Yummy, yummy honey. But then we'll be good to go. I'm not sure how much we're going to need. We're going to need a lot more solar flowers. So what I think I'm going to do are a few things. One, I'll keep the breeding alive. Ooh, yes! These are done. So we have a few things more to work on. In fact, let's get this started before we do anything. We'll need a bunch of redstone, which we have. We'll need a bunch of iron, which we also have. But we also need a bunch of dye, which we don't have. We're going to need to make 64 of... Let's see. We need 128 red dye, 128 yellow... we're going to need a lot more than just that amount of red dye. So, wait, let's get this, turn it to red dye so we can just use our handy-dandy thing. Let's go for half a stack of this because it's dirt cheap anyways. Haha, if it was only dirt cheap. Stack of this. Stack of this. That's good. And we'll have to get cacti dye. Do we have any cactus here? Yes, we do. So we'll need a stack of that as well as a stack of lapis. Lapis, lapis, why did I choose you? Put this here. Lapis here. And we'll have to see how it goes. So we'll get that. Throw all our dyes in here. Because you're dying to see what I'm going to make. And we'll need our cactus dye as well. Let's see. Cactus dye, we'll need to put it in here. Not cactus dye per se, but it's pretty much the same thing. Anyways, we'll need to get our iron, which we don't have as one of our options right now. So, quick option, we'll just turn this into iron. And then we'll be good. And I didn't even pull this out because you can't shift click. So, pull out, not bees. There we go. Iron this up a bit. Throw in a few diamonds because we're going to need a lot of this stuff. In fact, a bit more because I'm not sure. So let's throw this in now. And we can make some wires. Now, I'm not sure how much we're going to need. Okay, each gate requires 1, and we need 64 of them. So let's see. 8 times 4 for the other ones. So 8 times 4 stacks. Wait, let's see. We need to do 8 for each of them. So we need to do 32 for the major ones and less for the others. So 32 for the red and the yellow, I think. No, red and blue, I think. I'm not sure what I think now. So let's just do 16 of each to start off with. And we'll need to get our other green dye, which we have too much of, unfortunately, but whatever. And we'll do them in rotating fashion, so it'll start up, and then it'll do one, it'll do the other, then go through all of them. Then we'll see what each needs. This will be a very short process, so let's deposit our other dye into this chest, because this will be the closest part which we'll need. So let's get one of each and see what we need for the others. So okay, that's done. Now, red is the first one. Now, yellow is not one of them to combine, but if we put blue and red together, we can get the gold, but we need more yellow. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We need another 16 of yellow and another 16 of green. So let's make them. We need more redstone, don't we? Yes, we do. Okay, redstone, here we go. It's lovely to know where they are. Woohoo, I hope I don't fall. That would be bad. Okay, so redstone, we'll just make those again. If they'll charge up, please. Thank you. So that'll be fast. So we'll get all the redstone done. So after this is done, we'll be able to take our iron out and put the rest of the wires required in. Wires required. Huh, funny, it rhymes. I'm a poet and I didn't know it. So let's put these in for safekeeping for now. Take the rest of our wires. Do we have too many? I'm not sure. Green, green, red, red, blue, blue, yellow. Yellow, and we do have a lot of them, don't we? Wait, do we have enough? Crud, we might not have enough. Oh well, let's just make the 2 gold gates, and we'll worry about the other ones because the diamonds will still take longer, and by the time we're done, I'll probably do some quick math to see what we need. Probably 6 stacks of wires instead of the 4 that I made for 2 of them, so will be just enough for the gold. And thankfully they're going at a decent pace, so we should be done in, like, maybe when we get to 18, but it's hard to tell. So what I'm going to do is make a lot more collector flowers so that we can get even more EMC. Maybe we can move them into a nice little location that we'll find. Who knows where that will be. Well, that's all the time we have for this episode of Feed the Beast Insanity. If you like what you see, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe to future episodes. Wave Time here, signing off. Have a wonderful day.